Lofty, 2 words, Louis Walsh. So I won't keep you too long because I know Lofty likes a nap at this time of day and get quite ratty if you don't get it. So yeah, I had a 30-minute speech prepared for you, but by the time I did edited out all the swearing, over to the best man, and that was about it, so I'll have to wing it a little bit. So first I'd like to thank Lloyd and Lindsay for being my warm bat today. You were very good, you can do that any time you want. So quite a few thank yous to get through, so please bear with me. My wife and I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here today. One of the hardest preparations was the guest list, so if you're one of the lucky ones listening to this, congratulations, you've been to live shows. So we'd like to say a massive thank you to you all for joining us, especially the ones who have made long journeys on this very special day. I'd like to say a huge thank you to the bridesmaids, Michelle and Sarah, for all your hard work, trying to keep Deb's calm earlier, which must have been a challenge in itself. And also, if you help an organisation in the run-up to today, you both look gorgeous and you've done us proud. So thank you. I'd like to propose a toast to the bridesmaids. The bridesmaids. It's more hands. Right, where did we get to? Right, the next person I'd like to thank is Musha Stephen. I thought at one point he was getting confused with his usher duties, going through people's handbags and asking if they're on the guest list, but the chase for that, mate. And I'd also like to extend a special thank you to Nicola and Rob as well, indeed every one of the staff here at the Tower House. They made it so very special and doing a fantastic job, so please give them a big round of applause. Now, on to our new in-laws. Hello. What? I've always gotten so well with both Lindsay and Lloyd, but asking for Deb's hand in marriage was still a very daunting task. I just finished work this day, drove over to our lovely, just in my lovely green ambulance uniform, but with a little forward planning, I knew exactly, in my head, what I was going to say. So driving up the M62, I'm repeating it out loud to myself over and over. Driving up Stockhall Road, repeating it out loud to myself, over and over again. Even when I pulled up outside Lindsay and Lloyd's house, I paused, had one last run through, just so I could get all my wording just perfect for that one last time to ask Lloyd for his daughter's hand in marriage. So then, I knocked on the door, walked in, I got a lovely warm welcome, mainly from Tip the dog. Lindsay kindly made coffee, we sat down, it was time. So at this point, what could only be described as some foreign language emitted from my mouth, forgetting every single word I've been practising so hard to perfect for the last few days, or at least that's how it seems to me. But Lindsay and Lloyd must have got the gist of what I was trying to say, because with no hesitation whatsoever, Lloyd said, "Oh yes, definitely." You see, very happy for me to take Deb's off his hands, maybe a little bit too keen, I think, I'll have to see. However, there was one last warning shot from Lindsay, asking, and I quote, "Are you sure? Have you witnessed one of Deborah's hissy fits?" Oh, I've lost myself now. So I got the seal of approval I've been so nervously asking for, and all was well. Although I had to stop on the way back, as I told Debs I was going to be late home from work, but didn't offer an explanation as to why. The greeting I had from Tip had made its mark on my lovely green ambulance uniform, so arriving back home covered in blonde hair may not have gone down too well. So on behalf of Debs and myself, I can't thank you enough for your generosity and support during the run to the wedding, indeed the wedding itself. You've been unbelievable, so thank you so much. And I'd like to extend a special personal thank you for welcoming me into your family right from the very first day I was introduced to you, and of course for allowing me to ask Debs for a hand. So once again, please raise your glasses. I'd like to propose a toast to Lindsay and Lloyd. Right, next page. Not long now, don't worry. So moving on to my parents. My mum Annette, my stepdad James, my dad and best man Tony, my stepmum Anne. It was fantastic at Christmas, all these houses. I just want to congratulate you on the amazing job you've done raising your son. Fantastic. I don't think anyone can argue with that, and if you do, there's a door there, and one just behind me. Again, on behalf of Debs and myself, I want to say a big thank you for your help and generous support. Get a tissue. You've been fantastic, and an extra big thank you for everything you've done throughout my life. We've shared some amazing times, and also some upsetting and turbulent times along the way. I wasn't going to mention the Bradford Fire in 1985, but felt it fitting, because if it wasn't for the heroics of my dad, I wouldn't be stood in front of you today. So I quite literally owe my life to him. But you've all been there whenever I needed you, so I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you, and I love you all dearly. So please, please come over the time, raise your glasses, and I'd like to toast my parents. And finally, you'll be pleased to know, leaving the best until last. But no. My lovely wife, Debs. I'm sure you'll agree she looks absolutely stunning today. We met, if you didn't already know, in the glamorous and romantic surroundings of the mess room at Huddersfield Ambulance Station. And we hit it off straight away. As the weeks turned into months, and me being a true Yorkshireman thought, no, there's no point paying too lots of rent. I was like than us. Yeah. So she suggested she moved in with me. But little did I know at the time that Debs was allergic to cats, which I had 5. So after purchasing shares in Puriton, she moved in. A further few weeks went by and I realised I wanted to spend the rest of my life with Debs. So asking Lloyd for his daughter's hand, I decided to pop the question whilst on holiday in a lovely little cottage called Bryn Aberback, which is near Llangibby in Wales. Beth, you should have said that yourself. You did a better job than me. My intention was to propose to her on the first night, but this didn't quite go to plan, did it, Deborah? Would you like to tell the ladies and gentlemen why it didn't go to plan? I'll tell you, she was being a knob. Sorry, Mum, it's true. I had to So it was the plan B. It would have to be the second night. Got a hanging, got it. So armed with ringing pocket and a rather expensive bottle of wine on chill, I sat on a chair near Debs and was feeling very nervous at this point. So waited until you've been framed and finished, or is that? I decided it was time. So trembling with fear, I slid off the sofa and onto one knee. It was at this point I realised that the knee I'd landed on was my extremely painful back. So with pain in my voice and through slightly gritted teeth, I presented the ring and asked her to marry me, which she obviously accepted before hugging me and then running around the cottage screaming like a banshee, leaving me still on the floor. In pain and unable to get up. But that was then and this is now. What a magical day it's been. Debs, you look more beautiful than ever, and it's an honour that I can finally call you my wife. Some people have asked me how I knew it was Debs, which was the one. Well, of course, it was love at first sight. She's a stunning woman, beautiful from the inside out. Hold on. Okay, I really knew she was the one when I realised I would consider missing a Huddersfield Town game just to make her happy. And she sealed the deal by promising me she'd never ask me to. You don't know who I am, anyway. Deb stole my heart with her kindness and changed my life, making me a better man. She completes me, and I'm a lucky guy to have a lifetime to share with her. As long as she doesn't come to her senses, we'll have an amazing journey ahead of us. We've lived together for quite a while now, but I haven't married the woman I want to live with. I've married the woman I can't live without. I can honestly say I've married Miss Wright. I just didn't realise her first name was Always. So everyone, for the final time, could you please be upstanding? And I'd like to propose a toast to my wife, Deborah.
Oh,